Um, well, it was just really fun to kick things off, and we've been waiting for this game since everyone got on campus this summer. So it was great to be back, and definitely to open up at home in front of a really great crowd. So I really appreciate our fans first and foremost for just giving us a great opening night on their end. But anytime you can start the season 1-0, it's a good thing, and we had a lot of really great things come out of tonight. A lot of things I know off the top of my head we can work on, but as always, we'll go back and watch film and see how we can get better.
52% from three. Not a lot of teams can do that on air. So regardless of the opponent, do you feel like that's something that can translate for you guys moving forward?
Definitely. I mean, that's, what we want to do here. We want to shoot a lot of threes, make a lot of threes. That's what we recruit toward. I think last year it wasn't, we weren't able to do it as frequently as we wanted, just kind of because of what we went through. But, that's what we did in year one. That's what I've kind of always done. So it was really fun and refreshing to just kind of get back to that. To that point, though, I thought our kids did a really great job of finding the hot hand. Macey got hot, and they do a great job of finding her in transition. Anna Gret got hot. Macey, gives it back to Anna Gret. So it was just a really fun game in terms of sharing the ball and moving the ball and finding the hot hand.
What'd you think of Macey's night?
I mean, listen, I've said this multiple times, but I've never coached a kid that works harder and gets in the gym more than Macey. Sometimes I have to kick her out of the gym, to be honest, but she just, anytime you have a kid who works so incredibly hard at their craft, you just want them to be successful so bad. And I'm so happy for her and proud of her, because I think this is just, who she can be for us a lot. And tonight it was her night. I think that's the cool thing about this team, is we have a lot of people who are capable of having a night like tonight, like she did tonight. But I'm super proud of her and happy to see her hard work pay off.
Macey, how did it feel to be first game as a Cowgirl? Just go through tonight.
It's amazing. Honestly, this environment is just super cool, getting to play on that court in front of those fans, and I just love my teammates so much, and I'm really thankful, like she said, for just they found me when I was hot tonight, and I'm just thankful for every girl on the team, and it's just honestly my favorite team I've ever been a part of, so it's just been a really great experience.
Macey, I think your career high, season high last year was 16, you had that at halftime, and then went for over 30. How did that feel, just to put up a number like that?
I just felt calm. I just kind of feel like these coaches here, they show you that they believe in you a lot, and they just instill this type of confidence in you, and I just feel that out on the floor, and I just was able to calm down, slow down, and it just felt really good to be able to do that tonight.
And then, speaking to your work ethic, there was a line in the game notes that you attempted like more than 50,000 shots according to like the shot tracker data. When you got here, what kind of went into that off-season regimen and kind of the work you put in this summer?
Yeah, I just think I want to put it all out there. I don't want to look back and regret anything at the end of my career. I want to know that I put all the work in that I could, and also just there's a lot of trust when you put that preparation. Like, I trust myself a lot to take these shots, and just I think preparation gives you confidence. So getting on the floor and knowing I shot those makes me feel calmer.
Jacie, how nice was it to be able to play more than 7 players?
I've been waiting for that for a long time, over a year. No, it was great. I think the thing I'm looking forward to the most is just we still have another player, that we want to get back in Jaden, and that's coming sooner than later. But the exciting thing is that the group that you saw tonight, they really honestly haven't got very many reps in practice. Staley's barely even been able to practice, and so for her to do what she did, I thought she was really good with her minutes, and even for her, she kind of got thrown into a point guard spot that she hadn't got any reps in, so it was I was really proud of her. But it's so fun to have so many weapons on the floor and have so many kids that just trust each other and buy into each other. So I think it's going to really play into the style that we want to play here, which is an up-tempo, quick, fast-paced style. And when you've got those bodies, you can get up and down a lot better, and you know, just kind of tell them, hey, let's empty the tank while you're out there, and when you get tired, we'll get someone else in. So I love our depth. That's kind of always been something I've been really excited about entering into the season, and I'm just excited to see it continue to evolve.
So was Staley dealing with an injury?
Yeah, she was coming back, nothing serious, you know. All of our kids, I mean, that's been the thing, just little things that kind of come and go, and so we just wanted to be smart, kicking off the exhibition game and getting into our season, but nothing that we're too concerned about, so it's good. We're in a good spot.
Do y'all handle even small injuries differently this year after last year?
No, not really. I mean, you know, last year was kind of I've never gone through anything like that. I don't really know anyone who has. It's just some years are like that, and that's a part of it. I'm honestly really thankful for all the things that I know I learned, my staff learned, and even our players learned having to go through that. But you know, when you play the game and you play it hard, things are going to happen, injuries are going to happen. So we have the same mentality, but we also didn't want to put our kids in a bad position starting the year off.
Can you kind of talk about Sunday and like the team bonding that went into that?
Sunday, yeah. So Sunday was honestly probably the most special day I think I've ever had as a coach. It was a day that was bigger than any career win I've ever had on the floor. So we had 4 people in our program that got baptized, and I was very thankful and excited to be asked to be a part of that. So I got to be in the water and help them with that baptism. But it wasn't just about those 4 players, honestly, it was about our program. And sisterhood has been a theme that we've had from day one, and that just came through so evidently on Sunday, because not only did we have the girls getting baptized together, but the whole team was front and center in front of the pool and just, you know, cheering, and it was just such a testament, I think, to our culture. It was a testament to just the buy-in that they have for each other, the love that they have for each other to come together that way. It was a really special moment.
Who asked you?
Jaden asked me. She was the first one to ask me, and then we actually had a graduate assistant, Callie, also asked me, and then two more players, Praise and Kennedy Evans, both got baptized as well. And so we just kind of all, you know, made it a family affair, and like I said, it was so special, it was so sweet, and I've had a lot of really proud moments in my career, but I don't think I've ever been more proud than what Sunday was.
And facing to Thursday against ORU, not only do you have a team coming in that's put up 99, 104, I think, something like that, but you're also bringing in family for Staley. What has that kind of process been for her? I mean, I'm sure it's exciting, but what have you guys done?
Yeah, well, I mean, Staley and Tyla are as close as I've never seen siblings closer than them. I mean, they have just such a deep love and respect for each other. So I asked Staley the other day if she's ever played against her, and she hasn't. So it'll be kind of a new chapter for them. But how cool, you know, how cool for them to get to face off against each other. Anytime you have those in-state games, that's a pretty cool deal. And for them to both be, you know, Native American and have that part of their family and that background, for it to be our in-7 game is going to be really cool for them. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be a neat opportunity.
You guys held them to 1 assist. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. Just kind of, what does that say about your defense?
Well, you know, we've just been preaching team defense, and I thought that we weren't perfect. We had a lot of breakdowns that I need to be better at to help them as a coach, especially in ball screen coverage. I thought we could have been a lot better. But I thought that, you know, when we did break down, it was just kind of, you know, that weak side, the help side rotation was really good. And it was, yeah, I mean, someone asked me earlier what I was most proud of tonight. Probably that, you know, just the holding them to 8 points, 9 points in the first half. That was very impressive.
You've had a lot of success in the transfer portal in your time here, but every kid seems to have a different story of how you find them, whatever it is. What's Macey's story of how you discovered her?
Do you want to share that? Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but honestly, like God. So I was made aware of Macey from a coach that used to be at Kansas State that I worked with, that I stay in close contact with and have a really great, neat relationship with. But he told me about her, and then when I talked to the family, you know, it was just it sounds crazy when you say it, but her mom just shared that she had noticed kind of our culture and what we've been building here at Oklahoma State, and she just said that God kind of impressed it on her heart. Our first year here, we swept Baylor, and there was a moment after our win on the road where our team prayed together, and that, you know, got around to Macey and her family, and I think they just felt like they wanted to be a part of what we had going on with that. So it truly was just a God connection, because I didn't really know much, and they didn't know much about me, but we knew that we had that in common. And it, you know, from that first call, from the time that Macey stepped foot on campus, getting to know her family, it was just so evident that this is where she needed to be. And it wasn't just a great fit for them, it was a great fit for us and everything that we were looking for in the portal at that time. Just really rock solid people who love to compete. Macey's very competitive, people who love to work. She's got an unmatched work ethic. It was just like a perfect alignment. So that's kind of how that all came to be. Very random, but yeah, I'll take that any time. God just kind of plopped her down in our lap, and thank goodness, because she's pretty good.
Macey, anything you'd like to add?
I'm so incredibly thankful to be here and get to play for a coach. And I know the faith aspect was brought up, and I just think too, her faith was a huge draw for me. And then I didn't even know that my teammates would have that strong of a faith too, but coming here, we do like weekly Bible study, and that's brought us together more than anything ever will. So I'm just really thankful.
Macey, given that, how cool was Sunday for you then?
It was amazing. I think it was one of the most special days of my life. We were all in tears, standing there watching them get baptized, and Jacie baptizing them. It was just like, it was an incredible moment. We were all just bawling. So it was great.
Thank you all.